Alright, we're aboard the Brown Hornet. The Sounder saga continues. But I think it's been a good development. So, those who've watched my previous videos, just switch the motor off. It was actually right here, this very spot where, after I bought Lowrance product, less said about them the better, I came out here, and it was with a real sense of excitement that I had this new sounder. I don't buy stuff like this very often, it's just not something I do. And I decided that I would treat myself to a new sounder, and I got some advice. And I wanted basically just a simple sounder, something that does the job, big screen. I don't want to fuck around with settings, couldn't be bothered. I'm too impatient with technology anyway. So bought this, bought the Hook 2. Prepared to sacrifice a few things. Don't need touch screen. Don't need you know, any of the really fancy features. It's got side scan and down scan. Just kind of good for me. Just what I want. Gives me a rough representation of what's on the bottom, and that's pretty well it. Pretty well what I need. So I bought the unit and I took it, and I was right here. It was within 50 metres of this spot where I am right now. And I was really excited, and I switched the thing on. And basically it was just a total disappointment. And I maintained from day one, I said, this machine does not work. Blind Freddy could see it doesn't work. And you know, I honestly would have expected a company like Lowrance would have after sales service and would back their product. But I tell you what, this has been a life lesson in that you don't trust a company, and you do not trust the Vico or this company in particular. They have just tried to discredit everything that I've said. They treat you with cynicism, bordering on disrespect, in a flagrant attempt to not have to live up to the fact that their product wasn't functioning. And it's not that hard. I mean, if 1 in 100 doesn't work of their product, or 1 in 1,000, whatever it is, you damn well replace it. But all I got was, I'll take the product out. You know, do this test, do that test, change this setting. You know, so, and what they don't realise is that to do something like this, just go out and just do a test. I'll change this setting, give that a go. You know, that I've got to put the boat on the trailer, take it down, launch it, do the test, go back, retrieve, wash the boat, put it away, put the cover on. You know, it's a couple of hours out of my day. And they seem to just have no respect. They don't have, not they don't seem, they have no respect for anyone's time. Okay, it's just about them. Oh, I'll try this, I'll try that. Never a approach where we said, let's just work together, do a few, here's a plan. We're going to do a few tests, we're going to do them in a sequential logical order, and here's the explanation why we do it that way, and we're with you and we're going to do this together. Absolutely none of that. All they do is just breeze you off with and they won't talk to you on the phone. I had begged these people to talk to me on the phone, and they don't. They just, I have said, because I've run, and I know that bloke's there because he's just responded to an email 5 minutes earlier. Okay, oh no, he's not here. He'll send you an email, then he sends another email back. I begged him to call me, and he sends an email back. You know, it's disrespectful. It's fucking rude. And then finally, I had to go back via Anaconda, and look, the only people in this whole sorry fucking saga who've maintained their integrity is Anaconda. They have been absolutely brilliant, which is where I bought the unit. Okay, not even at the same shop, by the way. And they've had to fight on my behalf with these people. Now this is a new unit, and from what I can see, it works. But we're going to run some of the original tests we did way back when we had the first unit, because look, it works. Okay, it hasn't got the sawtooth pattern. It sees the bottom. I've only been out today in about 30 metres of water, so I can't test the actual depth. But look, the basic rudimentary functions of a fish finder seem to work. I could get some nice signals on some fish out when I was outside before. What's his name? bloody sawtooth pattern theory's been put to bed. You fool. But we'll go around now and do a couple of tests, see what it says. We'll drive past some structure that we know is there. And look, this goes back to the whole thing with these people. You rant, you know, I can say, you know, it's not detecting the bottom, and they'd say, well, yes, it is. And I'd say, well, you know, these are things that I can see with my eyes. I see a school of 20 fucking kingfish swim up under the stern of my boat, and the sounder says nothing. It says to me the sounder's not working, but common sense just doesn't apply. It does not apply with these people. They work they live in their own bloody lunatic world. There's a seagull up there. How cool is that? If I had a fish, I'd throw it in the water, you could swim down and eat it. That is beautiful. So anyway, we're just drifting. We're only a couple of metres of water here. What are we in? Oh no, we're in 8 metres. See it there. Alright. We'll keep going. Alright. Just go on the idle, nice and slow. Give this thing a chance to eat. Now this is on the side scan mode. Now it's a very flat featureless bottom here. No sawteeth. There's a wharf over there, and look, we can sort of follow that shoreline across. It gets quite a bit shallower in there, and there's a lot of rocks and stuff in there. Can't say now because the water's, with all this rain we've had, the water's quite murky. But we'll go across and we'll see if this machine can see a sounder. Now the other test I did, was on, there's a green channel marker somewhere. Oh, might be that red one over there actually, I can't remember now. We'll drive past that, see if the machine can see it, and that's the ultimate test, isn't it? There's something that is there. We know it's there because we can see it. Will the machine be able to see it? Interesting. Swing around. And look, you know, and even when the final time when look, I got a return authorization on this some time ago, where they kindly told me that, you know, there wasn't their product that was defective. There'd be no point in returning it, but obviously just to shut me up, they'd do it anyway. Then sent me a letter saying, yes, it's my responsibility to send the product back, meaning I have to take it down to the post office, bubble wrap it up, pick, pack, and take out insurance on it. Because they're obviously going to take no responsibility for their own product. So we're just going past the jetty here. Don't know if we'll see anything on the screen. Look, it's definitely working better than before. Now I think that there might be the shadow from that jetty. I'm not sure. So that's a whole lot better than what we had going on last time. We're in very shallow water though. It's not really a very objective test. I need to find something, you know, a nice big rock or something in some deeper water. There's another jetty over here. We might go over that one. See if we can. Yeah, look, I'm pretty sure that there is the shadow from the jetty. So that, and I can see the rocks. There's a lot of rocks over there on the right-hand side. So look, anecdotally, look, that's pretty good. I mean, that's kind of what I've expected. I don't expect miracles buying a sort of a lower end unit. Just expect the fucking thing to work. So they've sent me a new head unit and a new transducer. Despite their protestations to the contrary that there was absolutely nothing wrong with the other one. And all this one seems to be working pretty well. It's a shame we couldn't have got here 6 months ago. When you're dealing with idiots and people who won't admit there's a problem, then makes it very, very difficult. And look, you only got to go online and about Lowrance and what sort of people they are to deal with. And you know, where there's smoke, there's fire. You know, I know online there's a lot of bullshit, but when you read the same thing over and over and over again, they're aloof, they're arrogant, they don't care, they deny. Look, I can see now, it's obvious. Their modus operandi is, let's just deny until the customer loses the will to live. It couldn't be bothered anymore, and they just hope you go away. All right, we go past another jetty here. Interesting to see. Yep, there it is. Holy fuck. It's working. See the shadow. And look, I would say that representation of the bottom is pretty bloody good. I mean, that's what I would have expected. all along from this unit. No, there's nothing wrong with it, they say. You never mind the fact that it doesn't work. You can't make out jack shit. The side scan doesn't work. The down scan doesn't work. It loses the bottom in 50 metres of water. And that asshole. And there's no other. I can't think of two. I can think of actually can't think of more adjectives to call this from Lowrance. Had the audacity to write on the return authorisation with all the problems that I'd reported with this unit. Customer says side scan doesn't spread out very far. Fuck you, cunt. How dare you? That's a one finger salute. How dare you write that? I come to you with legitimate problems with this unit, and you have the audacity to say customer thinks side scan doesn't spread out very far. So what the problem was, your shit product didn't fucking work, and you wouldn't fucking admit it, you low piece of shit. But anyway, enough about you. It's a beautiful winter's day, and actually doing some testing now. Now looking at this unit, I can sort of see that the, you know, you can see these undulations on the bottom. There's a bit of a hole there at the top just coming through. I don't know if you can see it on the film I'm taking. But look there, I have to say that is fantastic. And you can see where the where the sand has sort of formed ripples on the bottom there, little sort of like little mini dunes, I suppose you call them, underwater ones. But look, I think this is absolutely brilliant. And and the fact this is so good it means that, what does that say about Lowrance? When I'm sending them videos of what I had before, which was just noise on a screen, when we can now see how the thing's supposed to work versus what it was doing before, and they would still deny there's a problem. And they never, ever, ever have admitted there's a problem. It's pretty hard to fix something that's blatantly obvious when you won't admit there's something wrong. And you people just continue to blow my mind on how little responsibility you take. You are the worst, Lowrance, Navico. You are the worst people I've ever had to deal with. And I've gone to war with some pretty shit companies, because when a company, especially a large, multinational company, does the wrong thing by me, I'm going to take them on as a matter of principle. I'm going to come up to this red marker here. See if we get another signal on the screen there. Try to keep it in frame there. It's approaching now. We're going against the tide, so the speed over ground is nearly 4 kilometres an hour. So the marker is just out there. It's coming past it now. So when it go past the back of the boat, I should see. Just on the side of the boat now. Probably just starting to come in. There it is. Look at that. So that black line there is like, if you think of it as like a shadow from the marker. So I think we can safely say that this unit works. And it shouldn't have taken all this time, all this correspondence, all this heartache to admit that something was clearly faulty. And look, these things happen. Sometimes when something's out of the, it's with technology, could have got damaged in transit, who knows? It's okay if it doesn't work properly. What's not okay is the way you've dealt with it. And I'm going to sit down, I've got all the correspondence from you guys in the Lowrance folder. And when I have a chance, I'm going to sit down and go through it, and I'll stitch this all together in one big long video. And what we'll do is go through and you can have a look at, and I'm going to post this publicly because you people should be held accountable for your actions and your attitude. And that's where it's, that's where it's obvious. I mean, I've been around business a long time. I didn't come down the last show, and I can spot a rotten culture. And I think that Lowrance is a boys' club. I think the culture stinks, from what I can see, and it's just unbelievable in this day and age that people would behave the way you do when it only takes one person like me to make a video like this, and the whole world's going to see it. I'll make sure of that. And if, by the way, the CEO of Lowrance would like to give me a call, please do so. Get in contact with me via whatever medium it is you've read this on, and I'm happy to have a chat. Going past another channel marker. There's a shadow. Actually see the moment too. That's terrific. That is really good. Alright, I'm going to stop this now. It's enough testing for today. I think I'm pretty satisfied that this unit is working. And I'll continue to let people know what sort of a company you are. Goodbye.